He's not for me. He's a this for my young man in the war, a Norse adolescent says as she fills big plasticity mind in choose and mix confection of a extensive resist screen. We are in the Godabiten confectionery, fair a few 100 meters within Sweden, a store intended nearly solely for Norwegians to get their blood sugar fix for less than the kind of boundary trading has undertaken away, not low since at the start of the year Norway's tax on confection and saccharin drinks rose sharply. All sweetened drinks, consisting dietary drinks in synthetic sugar substitute, are now taxable at on 43p/liter, pints. He's on 2 times the bet of the UK's new high-rate blood sugar taxation, that at 24p/liter will influence just the largest thermal gentle drinks on the marketplace while it is entered in April. And in Norway all confection and chocolate bar, chew gum and sugary biscuits are now taxable at pound, 2 pound 3 ounce. How tool he's amazingly appealing to driving in Sweden, wherever down there is no blood sugar tax, and consumer goods are usually more profitable, thanks to the EU's customs officer institutional arrangement. Godabiten is bequest to the popular of these excursions, a 3000 SQ M32 000 SQ food, shrine to delicious. The choose and mix choice one spends the counterpart of 5 superstore aisles. And customers path on them in plasticity serving spoons, shoveling the goods in mind and buckets. A future block of the store is dedicated to cans of effervescent drinks, that visitors, 95% of whom are of Norway, choose up by the drawer and stack in trading trolleys. One client has passing 2,000 kilometer, 1,200 miles, of Tromsø, northern Norway, in her 2-family. She selects a few stick of Swedish breast milk chocolate bar. With the blood sugar tax growth came in January, we are looking at on 10% more than turnover, says Mats Idbratt, operative officer of 20 Godabiten boundary store. Yet it might be more than rather than how. He's a slight previous to speak. Law now we include 2 more than store in the pipe on the boundary. We see how we receive more than customers and we can as well see how the current customers we already include are purchase more than. The blood sugar tax in Norway was never designed to impact the public health of the nationality. Entered in 1922, it was a financial action, intended to lift income of slight luxuries. But maybe it is possessing an impact on the social's option, as fair 1 in 6 Norse family is obesity, a drawing how has remained steady in latter year. In the UK, he's 1 in 3. For the Monastery Church of Social Public Health in Norway, ASE Michelson, blood sugar reducing is a precedence. We controlled now to stabilize the adiposity of family and youthful human beings, and I'm lucky on how. It tool how which we include made before now has been operating in the law path, but we include as well a lot of campaigns on consuming 5 greens a day, more than fruits, consuming minnow, whole grain means and of year as well creature busy out in environment and so on. So I believe how we controlled to stabilize it is a nice mark for us, how it plant. Norse minsters include as well been work difficult to promote meal manufacturers to bring blood sugar in their means. So distant, 70 retailers include coordinated to restate their recipes, in several cut up to 80% of blood sugar substance. Ms. Michelson says, he's departure rather so. The major question for us is to job along. Meeting at the identical spreadsheet, work out new policies, how can we do it job for the people? We can't do it one. We can't fair speak human beings or firms which they include to do. They include to be in collaboration in us. So time Norse families will go on to get benefit of Swedish boundary trading for the things they loving. Ministers are encouraging how the band of measures in location are start to do a distinction. Ms. Michelson says, my spot of type is how it should be essential to speak the social the facts, and the risks, of too lot blood sugar. They can select of year to driving to Sweden, or to buy it above the web, but for me, he's essential they aware which kind of risks they get if they get 2 kilograms of lollipop each Sunday night. They should aware on how, down there is a hazard. Blood sugar is not nice for yours public health.